Welcome to History Channel, where we dive deep into the past to uncover fascinating stories, remarkable events, and the hidden truths that shaped our world. Join us on this journey through time as we explore the legends, battles, and mysteries that have defined our history. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Main video script: The Simpsons is one of the most famous and longest-running animated shows in television history. And it is more than just entertainment. The show captivates audiences with its intriguing predictions and complex symbols that reflect current reality and the future. One of the most notable predictions featured in The Simpsons is Donald Trump's presidential win. In an old episode from season 11, Trump is depicted as a presidential candidate in a scene that seems satirical, but years later, this prediction became a reality when he became the President of the United States. This prediction is not the only one. Other events portrayed in earlier episodes include a global economic crisis, climate change, and even space travel. Let's take the COVID-19 pandemic as an example. In an episode that discusses a mysterious virus, Homer brings a dangerous virus home without realizing it. This closely resembles what happened in reality when the virus spread worldwide. The ability to predict such events makes viewers wonder how the writers of The Simpsons managed to foresee the future with such accuracy. Another aspect of the show is technology. Some episodes showcased inventions that seemed fictional at the time, but have now become a reality. For instance, video calls, robots, and artificial intelligence were presented in previous episodes. How did the writers of The Simpsons manage to envision these innovations years before they actually happened? It appears they had insight into future trends. In addition to predictions, the show contains hidden symbols and messages. Some episodes address contemporary social and economic issues, such as unemployment and climate change. The Simpsons offers social critique regarding how these issues affect the lives of characters and society at large. Animated shows are not merely for laughs. They carry warnings about the future. When we discuss the relationship between The Simpsons and Freemasonry, intriguing theories arise. Some viewers associate certain characters in the show with Freemasonry and believe there are hidden symbols and messages indicating this relationship. For example, certain characters, like billionaire Mr. Burns, can be seen as symbols of the hidden powers that control the world. There are scenes containing mysterious connotations, such as strange rituals and dubious activities carried out by some characters. Some viewers believe that The Simpsons not only offers entertainment, but also reflects complex issues related to power and influence. The show mirrors the struggle between ordinary characters
showcasing how hidden forces can impact individual lives. Animated shows are part of pop culture, but The Simpsons stands out as an example of how these shows can contain deep messages. Animation attracts us through humor, but it also encourages us to reflect on the future and what it may hold. Additionally, The Simpsons can be considered a mirror of society, reflecting prevalent ideas and emotions among people. We may see that the characters in the show represent a diverse range of personalities within society, from traditional families to the spoiled individual. The interaction of these characters with everyday issues reflects the complexities of modern life. If these predictions and symbols exist in The Simpsons, what does this mean for us as viewers? Do we see them as mere entertainment, or do they carry deeper messages warning us about potential future events? We should contemplate these questions and seek the hidden meanings behind the laughter. In conclusion, The Simpsons is a unique show that blends humor with social critique. It is not just an entertainment show. It serves as a window into the complex world around us. By exploring the predictions, symbols, and hidden messages, we can gain a better understanding of how art influences reality.
America's favorite family, a cultural phenomenon, The Simpsons. Just mentioning the name conjures up images of a yellow-hued family navigating the absurdities of life in Springfield. The Simpsons have become more than just a TV show. They are a symbol of American culture and humor. For over 3 decades, this animated sitcom has entertained millions worldwide with its witty humor, memorable characters, and uncanny ability to hold a mirror to society. Its influence extends beyond mere entertainment, shaping the way we perceive and critique our world. From its humble beginnings as short skits on The Tracy Ullman Show to its status as the longest-running American sitcom, The Simpsons has become a cultural phenomenon, ingrained in the fabric of our collective consciousness. Its journey from a simple sketch to a global icon is a testament to its creator's vision and the show's universal appeal. The show's enduring appeal lies in its unique blend of humor and social commentary. It masterfully balances slapstick comedy with sharp, insightful critiques of societal norms and issues, making it a show that can be enjoyed on multiple levels. The Simpsons isn't afraid to tackle controversial topics, poking fun at everything from politics and religion to pop culture and the media. Its fearless approach to satire has sparked conversations and debates, making it a significant player in the cultural landscape. This satirical edge, combined with its relatable characters and hilarious storylines, has resonated with audiences across generations. The show's ability to connect with viewers of all ages is a rare feat, contributing to its lasting legacy. But The Simpsons is more than just a funny show. It's a cultural touchstone that reflects and influences societal trends and issues. Its episodes often serve as time capsules, capturing the essence of the era in which they were created. Over the years, it has gained a reputation for seemingly predicting real-world events, from Donald Trump's presidency to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. These predictions have added an almost mystical layer to the show's legacy, intriguing fans and critics alike. These eerie coincidences have led some to believe that the writers possess a clairvoyant ability to see into the future. While this is likely a mix of sharp observation and coincidence, it adds to the show's mystique and allure. While this may seem far-fetched, it's hard to ignore the sheer number of predictions that have come to pass. The show's knack for forecasting future events has become a fascinating aspect of its narrative, sparking countless discussions and theories. These instances, coupled with the show's sharp social commentary, raise intriguing questions about the relationship between art and reality, and the role of satire in shaping our understanding of the world. The Simpsons, through its humor and insight, challenges us to reflect on our society and ourselves, making it a truly remarkable cultural phenomenon. The Simpsons see the future, Trump, pandemics, and more. The long-running animated series has been a staple of pop culture for decades, and its uncanny ability to seemingly predict future events has left many in awe. Perhaps the most widely discussed example of The Simpsons' predictive prowess is the episode Bart to the Future, which aired in March 2000. This episode has become legendary among fans and conspiracy theorists alike. In this episode, Lisa becomes the first straight female president and inherits a budget crisis from her predecessor, Donald Trump. The storyline was meant to be a satirical take on American politics, but it turned out to be eerily prescient. Fast forward 16 years, and Donald Trump is elected President of the United States, inheriting a budget deficit. The real-life election of Trump in 2016 shocked the world and made this Simpsons episode a hot topic of discussion. While the episode's writers have downplayed the prediction as a joke, the uncanny accuracy of the scenario sent chills down the spines of many viewers. It raised questions about how a simple cartoon could foresee such a significant political event. The COVID-19 pandemic is another event that The Simpsons seem to foresee. The global health crisis that began in late 2019 and swept across the world in 2020 had eerie parallels to an episode from the early 90s. In a 1993 episode titled Marge in Chains, a mysterious virus called the Osaka flu sweeps through Springfield, causing widespread panic and chaos. The episode's depiction of a viral outbreak hit too close to home for many viewers during the COVID-19 pandemic. The episode depicts people desperately seeking a cure, with scenes of overcrowded hospitals and empty supermarket shelves mirroring the real-life events of 2020. The similarities were striking and added to the show's reputation for predicting the future. These are just two examples among many. The Simpsons has a long history of episodes that seem to predict real-world events with surprising accuracy. The Simpsons has also seemingly predicted events like the discovery of the Higgs boson particle, which was confirmed by scientists in 2012, years after it was mentioned in the show. The horse meat scandal in Europe, which came to light in 2013, was another event that The Simpsons had touched upon in an earlier episode. and even the outcome of Super Bowl 48, where the Seattle Seahawks triumphed over the Denver Broncos, was predicted by the show. While some may dismiss these as mere coincidences, the sheer volume and specificity of these predictions have led many to believe that there's more to The Simpsons than meets the eye. Whether it's a case of life imitating art or just a series of lucky guesses, The Simpsons continues to captivate audiences with its seemingly prophetic episodes. Technology. Through the looking glass, from video calls to smartwatches, The Simpsons' predictive abilities extend beyond the realm of politics and global events, reaching into the world of technology as well. Long before smartphones and video calls became commonplace, The Simpsons depicted these technologies in their episodes. In a 1995 episode, Lisa uses a device that bears a striking resemblance to a modern smartphone to make a video call. Similarly, a 1992 episode features a smartwatch-like device that allows characters to communicate and even place bets. These examples demonstrate the show's uncanny ability to anticipate technological advancements, often decades before they become a reality, whether it's through a stroke of luck or insightful observation. The Simpsons writers have consistently showcased an impressive understanding of emerging technologies and their potential impact on society. From virtual reality headsets to self-driving cars, the show has explored a wide range of technological concepts that were once considered futuristic, but have since become part of our everyday lives. This knack for technological foresight is another layer to The Simpsons' mystique, further blurring the line between fiction and reality. More than just laughs, social commentary, and hidden messages. Beyond its predictive abilities, The Simpsons is celebrated for its sharp social commentary and subversive humor. The show has been a staple of American television for decades, not just because of its entertaining characters and funny scenarios, but because it holds up a mirror to society, reflecting its flaws and idiosyncrasies. The show often uses satire to expose the hypocrisy and absurdity of everyday life, tackling sensitive topics like politics, religion, and social inequality. By doing so, it provides a platform for viewers to see these issues from a different perspective, often highlighting the ridiculousness of certain societal norms and practices. The writers cleverly weave these messages into the fabric of the show, using humor as a tool to provoke thought and spark conversations about important issues. This method of storytelling allows the show to address serious topics without coming across as preachy or overly didactic, making it accessible to a wide audience. For instance, the show frequently satirizes consumerism and corporate greed, lampooning the excesses of capitalism and the often exploitative nature of big business. This is evident in numerous episodes where characters are shown to be caught up in the frenzy of consumer culture, often to their detriment. Mr. Burns, the evil owner of the Springfield nuclear power plant, serves as the embodiment of corporate greed, prioritizing profits over the well-being of his employees and the environment. His character is a caricature of the ruthless businessman, willing to go to any lengths to increase his wealth, often at the expense of others. Similarly, The Simpsons tackles issues of social class and inequality, highlighting the disparities between the wealthy elite and the working class in Springfield. The show often contrasts the lives of the rich and the poor, showing how the latter struggle to make ends meet while the former live in opulence. The Simpsons themselves represent the struggles of the average American family, constantly grappling with financial worries, job insecurity, and the challenges of raising a family in a society often rigged against them. Their experiences resonate with many viewers, making the show relatable and poignant. Through these satirical portrayals, The Simpsons encourages viewers to question the status quo and engage in critical thinking about the world around them. The show doesn't just entertain, it educates and inspires its audience to think more deeply about the issues it presents. The show's humor, while light-hearted on the surface, often carries deeper meanings and messages, prompting viewers to look beyond the surface and confront uncomfortable truths about society. By blending comedy with commentary, The Simpsons has created a unique space where laughter and reflection coexist, making it a powerful tool for social critique. Cartoons. We love them, we grew up with them. They transport us to worlds of imagination and laughter. But what if these colorful characters and fantastical stories hold hidden depths? What if there's more to these animated adventures than meets the eye? Some believe that cartoons contain secret symbols and messages embedded within the animation cells and hidden in plain sight. Could these be clues to a deeper meaning, a hidden agenda, or a connection to secret societies? Let's dive into the world of cartoons and explore these intriguing theories. We will journey through the history of animation, examining the origins of iconic characters. We will analyze claims of hidden symbols, particularly those associated with Freemasonry. Get ready to see your favorite cartoons in a whole new light. Are you ready to uncover the hidden secrets of the cartoon world?
Many cartoon characters are inspired by real people, animals, or events. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, for example, was partly inspired by Charlie Chaplin's Little Tramp character. Could these real-life inspirations hold clues to deeper meanings within the cartoons themselves? Some believe that the mischievous Tom and Jerry, constantly chasing each other, represent a deeper struggle between opposing forces. Could this be a reflection of societal tensions, or even philosophical concepts like order and chaos? SpongeBob SquarePants, with his optimistic outlook and quirky friends, might seem like simple entertainment, but some see him as a symbol of resilience and the importance of community. These are just a few examples of how real-life inspirations and deeper themes might be interwoven into the fabric of our favorite cartoons. Are these intentional messages from the creators, or are we simply finding patterns where none exist?
Let's delve into the theory of hidden symbols. Some researchers and conspiracy theorists believe that certain symbols, particularly those associated with Freemasonry, appear in cartoons. Freemasonry, a fraternal organization with a long and often secretive history, uses symbols like the square and compasses in its rituals and teachings. These symbols, according to some, are not merely decorative elements in cartoons. Instead, they are thought to be deliberate inclusions, intended to convey hidden messages or promote specific ideologies. This theory suggests that some cartoon creators may be members of secret societies, embedding these symbols as a way of communicating with fellow members, or subtly influencing the masses. But is this plausible? Could cartoons really be used as vehicles for secret societies to spread their messages? To answer this, we need to look closer at the specific symbols and their alleged appearances in popular animations.
One of the most common claims is the appearance of the square and compasses symbol in cartoons. This symbol, often associated with Freemasonry, represents morality and the ability to control one's actions. Some point to scenes in cartoons where characters interact with objects resembling squares and compasses. Others claim to see these symbols hidden in the background or formed by the arrangement of characters themselves. However, these claims often rely on subjective interpretations and a willingness to see patterns where they might not exist. While the presence of such symbols might be coincidental, the theory raises questions about the intentions of the creators and the potential influence of secret societies on popular culture. Is it possible that these symbols are strategically placed to impart subliminal messages to viewers?
Section 5. The Art of Character Creation. Accidental symbols or intentional messages. Creating a cartoon character is a complex process. It involves developing a unique personality, a backstory, and a visual design that resonates with audiences. Could it be that symbols and deeper meanings are unintentionally woven into the fabric of these characters? Animators often draw inspiration from various sources, including mythology, history, and even their own subconscious. It's possible that certain symbols or archetypes find their way into character designs without any conscious intent to convey a hidden message. Moreover, the human brain is wired to seek out patterns and meaning. This tendency, known as pareidolia, might lead us to perceive symbols and messages where none exist. While some might dismiss the appearance of such symbols as mere coincidence, it's worth considering the possibility that they could be unconscious expressions of the creator's beliefs or influences.
Section 6. The Power of Storytelling. Subliminal messages or creative license. Cartoons are powerful tools of storytelling. They can entertain, educate, and even influence our thoughts and beliefs. This power has led some to believe that cartoons are used to deliver subliminal messages to audiences, particularly young viewers. These messages, often related to consumerism, conformity, or specific ideologies, are thought to be embedded within the narrative, the visuals, or even the soundtrack. The theory suggests that these messages bypass our conscious awareness and influence our subconscious mind. However, it's important to remember that storytelling often relies on symbolism and metaphor to convey deeper meanings. What some might interpret as subliminal messages could simply be creative choices intended to enhance the narrative or resonate with viewers on a symbolic level.
Cartoons, like all forms of media, have the power to influence our thoughts, beliefs, and values. From a young age, we are exposed to a constant stream of images, stories, and characters that shape our understanding of the world. While most cartoons are created with good intentions, aiming to entertain and educate, it's important to be mindful of the potential impact they can have on young minds. Parents and educators play a crucial role in guiding children's media consumption, encouraging critical thinking and fostering a healthy skepticism towards the messages they encounter. By engaging in open discussions about the content of cartoons and encouraging children to question what they see, we can help them develop media literacy and become more discerning consumers of information.
So, are there really hidden secrets in cartoons? The answer, like most things in life, is not so simple. While some claims of hidden symbols and messages might be far-fetched, it's undeniable that cartoons can reflect the beliefs, values, and even the subconscious thoughts of their creators. Whether these reflections are intentional or accidental is a matter of debate. What's important is that we approach cartoons, like all forms of media, with a critical eye and an open mind. We should enjoy the entertainment value they provide, but also be aware of the potential messages they might convey, both consciously and subconsciously. The next time you sit down to watch a cartoon, take a moment to appreciate the artistry, the storytelling, and the characters that bring these animated worlds to life. But don't be afraid to look a little closer, to question what you see, and to draw your own conclusions about the hidden messages that might be lurking beneath the